Today, we're delving into a topic that holds immense power: the connection between our energy and the life we create. So, let's embark on this journey together. Have you ever stopped to consider the energy you radiate into the world? Energy is not just a vague concept, it's the very essence of who we are. Every thought we think, every word we speak, and every action we take emits a particular vibration that shapes our reality. Now you might be wondering, how can I change my energy to change my life? Well, my dear friends, it all begins with awareness. Become mindful of the thoughts you entertain in your mind. Are they uplifting and empowering, or are they filled with doubt and fear? Affirmations are like secret messages we tell ourselves to make our dreams come true. They're super powerful because they help us change the way we think and feel deep down inside. Imagine them as little pep talks we give ourselves every day to boost our confidence and make us feel awesome. So, what exactly are affirmations? Well, they're simple but mighty. They're positive sentences or phrases that we say to ourselves over and over again. It's like planting seeds of goodness in the garden of our minds. And you know what happens when we water those seeds? They grow and bloom into beautiful flowers of positivity. When we repeat affirmations, it's like we're sending a special message to our subconscious mind, the part of our brain that works behind the scenes. It's like programming a computer to do exactly what we want it to do. By feeding our minds with positive thoughts, we're reprogramming our subconscious to believe in ourselves and our dreams. But here's the really cool part. When we align our energy with our intentions through affirmations, we set the stage for miracles to happen. It's like we're sending out a signal to the universe saying, hey, this is what I want. And you know what? The universe listens and responds in amazing ways. Imagine waking up every morning and saying, I am strong, I am capable, I am worthy. How would that make you feel? It's like putting on a suit of armor made of confidence and self-belief. And when we believe in ourselves, anything is possible. So, what kind of affirmations can we use? Well, they can be anything that makes us feel good and inspires us to be our best selves. Maybe it's, I am loved, I am enough, or I am grateful for all the blessings in my life. Whatever it is, make sure it resonates with your heart and makes you smile. Self-care is another essential component of changing our energy. When we prioritize our well-being, we signal to the universe that we value ourselves. Whether it's nourishing our bodies with wholesome foods or engaging in activities that bring us joy, self-care is a sacred act of self-love. Letting go of past hurts and limiting beliefs is crucial for shifting our energy. Holding on to resentment and anger only weighs us down, preventing us from experiencing true freedom and joy. Forgiveness, both of others and ourselves, is the key to releasing stagnant energy and inviting in blessings. Gratitude is like a superpower that makes everything better. It's like a magic potion that boosts our energy and brings good things into our lives. When we're grateful for what we have, it's like we're sending out a signal to the universe that says, I appreciate all the good stuff. And you know what? The universe loves to send more good stuff our way when it knows we're grateful. Imagine waking up each morning and saying, thank you for the simple things, like the warmth of the sun, the birds chirping outside, or the cozy bed we slept in. It's like sprinkling fairy dust on our day, making everything sparkle a little brighter. When we focus on what we're grateful for, it's like we're putting on special glasses that help us see all the abundance around us. Instead of thinking about what we don't have, we start noticing all the amazing things we do have. It's like flipping a switch from darkness to light, from scarcity to plenty. Think about it. When you're grateful for the food on your plate, the roof over your head, and the people who love you, how does that make you feel? It's like your heart is overflowing with warmth and happiness, right? That's the power of gratitude, my friends. And here's the really cool part. When we cultivate an attitude of gratitude, we attract even more blessings into our lives. It's like the universe hears our thank you and says, hey, they appreciate what they have. Let's give them even more to be grateful for. It's like a never-ending cycle of goodness that keeps on growing. Embracing the present moment is essential for aligning with the flow of life. When we dwell in the past or worry about the future, we scatter our energy and miss out on the beauty that exists in the here and now. Mindfulness practices such as meditation and deep breathing help anchor us in the present moment where all possibilities reside. Setting clear intentions is like planting seeds in the fertile soil of the universe. When we declare our desires with clarity and conviction, we activate the law of attraction and magnetize our desires to us. However, intention alone is not enough. We must also take inspired action towards our goals, trusting that the universe will meet us halfway. Joy is like a special compass for our energy. It tells us when everything is just right. When we do things that make us really happy, it's like we're turning up the brightness on our vibes. And when our vibes are shining bright, they draw even more happiness towards us like a magnet. It's like when you're having the best time ever with your friends or doing something you love, you feel so alive and filled with joy, right? You know, happiness isn't something we have to chase after. It's not like searching for treasure at the end of a rainbow. Instead, it's something that comes from deep inside us. It's a part of who we are. So when we do things that light us up, we're actually tapping into that inner happiness. We're letting it shine through in everything we do. Imagine a day when you're doing all the things that bring you joy. Maybe it's playing with your pets, dancing to your favorite music, or spending time in nature. How does that make you feel? Can you feel that warmth spreading through you, that lightness in your heart? That's the power of joy, my friends. So, let's make a pact to prioritize joy in our lives. Let's seek out those activities that make our hearts sing and our spirits soar. Whether it's painting, cooking, hiking, or simply spending time with loved ones, let's make time for the things that bring us joy. And here's the beautiful thing. When we follow our bliss, we not only bring more happiness into our own lives, but we also spread that joy to others. Have you ever noticed how contagious laughter and smiles can be? It's like a ripple effect, spreading from one person to the next, lighting up the world around us. Love is the highest vibration there is. When we embody love in all that we do, we become magnets for miracles. Love yourself unconditionally and watch as the universe mirrors that love back to you in miraculous ways. Change is inevitable, but growth is optional. When we embrace change with an open heart and a willingness to evolve, we reclaim our power and create the life of our dreams. Trust in the divine timing of your journey and know that every experience is a stepping stone towards your highest good. So, I invite you to take a moment to reflect on the energy you are emitting into the world. Are you ready to change your energy and change your life? Remember, you hold the power to create the life you desire. So let your light shine bright and watch as miracles unfold before your very eyes. Sitting in front of a vast, beautiful landscape with endless possibilities stretching out before you. That's the essence of manifestation. Tapping into the limitless potential of the universe and bringing your desires into reality. But why is it that so many of us struggle to manifest our dreams? The answer lies in our thoughts and beliefs. You see, every thought we think and every word we speak is like a seed planted in the fertile soil of our minds. If we plant seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, what do you think will grow? That's right, more doubt, fear, and negativity. It's like watering a weed instead of a flower. Turning things around means making a change for the better. It's like flipping a switch from darkness to light. And the good news is, it's simpler than you might think. It all starts with our thoughts and beliefs. You see, our thoughts are like seeds that we plant in the garden of our minds. If we plant seeds of negativity like "I'll never succeed" or "I don't deserve happiness," those negative thoughts will grow and spread like weeds, choking out any possibility of growth or happiness. But if we plant seeds of positivity like "I am capable of achieving my dreams" or "I am worthy of love and abundance," those positive thoughts will take root and flourish like a beautiful garden in bloom. So how do we change our thoughts and beliefs? It's all about shifting our focus. Instead of dwelling on what we lack or what we can't do, we need to focus on what we have and what's possible. Think of it like looking through a different lens. Instead of seeing obstacles, we see opportunities. Instead of dwelling on our weaknesses, we focus on our strengths. It's like changing the channel from a sad movie to a feel-good comedy. Suddenly, everything looks brighter and more hopeful. One powerful way to shift our focus is through gratitude. By focusing on what we're grateful for, we train our minds to see the abundance that surrounds us. It's like shining a spotlight on the good things in our lives, no matter how small they may seem. Imagine yourself living your dream life, abundant in love, joy, and prosperity. Feel the emotions as if it's already happening. That's the secret to manifestation, feeling as if your desires are already fulfilled. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but it can't be that easy. And you're right, it's not always easy, but it is simple. It's about making a conscious choice to shift your thoughts and beliefs towards what you want, rather than what you don't want. Affirmations are like magic words that can change how we think and feel. They're simple sentences that we repeat to ourselves, like, "I am strong," or "I am enough." And here's the amazing part. They have the power to reprogram our subconscious mind. Think of your mind like a garden. If you plant seeds of negativity like "I'm not good enough" or "I'll never succeed," those negative thoughts will grow and spread like weeds. But if you plant seeds of positivity like "I am worthy of love and abundance" or "I'm grateful for all the blessings in my life," those positive thoughts will bloom into beautiful flowers. Repeating affirmations is like watering those positive seeds every day. It's like giving them the love and attention they need to grow strong and healthy. And the more you repeat them, the deeper they sink into your subconscious mind, reshaping your beliefs and attitudes from the inside out. It's important to choose affirmations that resonate with you personally. They should feel true and empowering, like a warm hug for your soul. And don't worry if you don't believe them at first. That's normal. Just keep repeating them, and eventually you'll start to feel their truth sinking in. The key is consistency. Make affirmations a part of your daily routine, like brushing your teeth or eating breakfast. Repeat them in the morning to start your day on a positive note, and again at night to reinforce them before bed. Another important aspect of manifestation is gratitude. When we focus on what we're grateful for, we attract more things to be grateful for. It's like a magnet that draws blessings into our lives. Take a moment each day to express gratitude for the blessings, big and small, in your life. Whether it's a beautiful sunset, a kind gesture from a friend, or a delicious meal, there's always something to be thankful for. Now let's talk about resistance. Resistance is like a barrier that blocks the flow of abundance into our lives. It often shows up as self-doubt, fear of failure, or limiting beliefs. But here's the thing, resistance is just an illusion. It's created by our minds to keep us safe and comfortable. But growth and manifestation happen outside of our comfort zones. Overcoming resistance means breaking through the barriers that hold us back. It's like facing our fears and saying, "I won't let you stop me." Instead of letting fear control us, we take charge and move forward with courage. So how do we do it? Well, it starts with facing our fears head on. Think of it like standing in front of a big scary monster and saying, "I'm not afraid of you." It might seem tough at first, but when we confront our fears, we take away their power over us. Taking inspired action is another key part of overcoming resistance. It's like taking steps towards our goals even when it feels hard. Maybe it's making that phone call we've been putting off or starting that project we've been dreaming about. Whatever it is, Inspired action means following our heart and doing what feels right. And here's the thing, the universe notices when we face our fears and take action. It's like cheering us on from the sidelines, saying, "You've got this." When we show courage and determination, the universe rewards us with blessings and opportunities. Trust in the divine timing of the universe is like believing that everything happens at just the right moment. It's like knowing that the universe has a plan for you and it's unfolding perfectly, like a flower blooming at the perfect time. Sometimes we might feel impatient or anxious, wanting things to happen right away. But when we trust in the timing of the universe, we can relax and know that everything is happening in its own time. You see, the universe operates in its own rhythm, like the seasons changing or the tides ebbing and flowing. Just as we trust that the sun will rise each morning and set each evening, we can trust that our dreams are also on their way to us, like a train chugging steadily towards its destination. It's important to remember that the universe sees the bigger picture. It knows what's best for us, even when we can't see it ourselves. So even if things don't happen exactly when or how we want them to, we can trust that there's a reason for it. Maybe there are lessons we need to learn, or maybe there are other opportunities waiting for us around the corner. When we trust in the divine timing of the universe, we surrender control and allow ourselves to flow with the natural rhythm of life. It's like letting go of the reins and allowing the universe to guide us on our journey. And when we do that, we open ourselves up to infinite possibilities and blessings beyond our wildest imagination. Finally, I want to leave you with this thought. You are worthy of all the love, joy, and abundance the universe has to offer. You are a powerful co-creator of your reality, and you have the power to manifest your wildest dreams. So embrace your power, dear ones. Believe in yourself, trust in the universe, and watch as your dreams manifest before your very eyes. Thoughts seem to fall short. You see, positive thinking is indeed a powerful tool for transforming our lives. But it's not just about plastering on a fake smile and pretending that everything is okay. It's about diving deep into the recesses of our minds and uncovering the hidden beliefs and thought patterns that may be holding us back. Many of us have been conditioned from a young age to believe certain things about ourselves. We've absorbed negative messages from society, our families, and even our own inner dialogue. These beliefs become like tapes playing on repeat in our minds, shaping our reality and influencing our actions. Sometimes just saying nice things to ourselves or trying to think happy thoughts doesn't quite do the trick. It's like putting a Band-Aid on a broken bone. It might cover up the problem for a little while, but it won't actually fix what's wrong underneath. That's because those negative beliefs and thoughts we have aren't just floating around in our heads for no reason. They're like weeds that have taken root in the soil of our minds. And if we want to get rid of them, we've got to dig deep and pull them out by the roots. So, instead of just slapping on some positive affirmations like a quick fix, we need to roll up our sleeves and get to work on the real issue. We've got to figure out where those negative beliefs are coming from and why they're hanging around in our heads. It's kind of like cleaning out a messy closet. You've got to take everything out, sort through it, and decide what to keep and what to throw away. And let me tell you, it can be a messy job, but once you've cleared out all the junk, you'll have room for some shiny new beliefs to take their place. But here's the thing, digging up those old beliefs isn't always easy. Sometimes they're buried deep down, hidden away, where we can't even see them. That's why it's important to be patient and gentle with ourselves as we go through this process. Even if we try to think happy thoughts and be positive, those old recordings in our minds keep on playing quietly. They're like a sneaky background noise that we might not even notice, but they're there, messing with our good vibes. These old tapes are like little troublemakers, making it hard for us to move forward. Sometimes, no matter how hard we try, we end up feeling stuck. We doubt ourselves, we worry, and we start feeling like we're not good enough. It's like a cycle that keeps repeating itself, and it can feel really frustrating. These negative patterns can hold us back from reaching our goals and living our best lives. They're like roadblocks on the path to happiness and success. We might want to move forward, but these patterns keep pulling us back. It's kind of like trying to swim against a strong current. No matter how much we paddle, we just can't seem to make any progress. We get tired, we get discouraged, and we might even start to doubt if we'll ever reach the shore. But here's the thing, just because those old tapes are playing in the background doesn't mean we have to let them control us. We have the power to hit the pause button, to stop those negative thoughts in their tracks. One powerful technique for uncovering and transforming these limiting beliefs is mirror work. By looking into the mirror and speaking loving affirmations to ourselves, we can begin to reprogram our subconscious minds and overwrite those old tapes with new, empowering messages. Mirror work goes beyond simply repeating nice words to ourselves in front of a mirror. It's about building a strong foundation of love and acceptance within ourselves. Think of it like planting seeds of kindness and compassion in the soil of our souls, watering them with each loving glance we give ourselves in the mirror. When we stand in front of that reflective surface, we're not just looking at our physical appearance. We're looking at our inner selves too. And let me tell you, that can be a pretty powerful experience. We're seeing all the parts of ourselves, both the good and the not so good. And we're saying, hey, I love you just the way you are. It's like giving ourselves a big hug from the inside out. We're saying, I see you, I hear you, and I love you, flaws and all. And when we do that, something amazing happens. We start to heal those old wounds that have been holding us back for so long. Mirror work is a powerful tool that can help us heal the hurts of our inner child. When we look into the mirror and speak lovingly to ourselves, we begin to mend the wounds that have been festering inside us. It's like giving a gentle hug to that scared and hurting part of ourselves, letting it know that it is safe and loved. As we practice mirror work, we also have the opportunity to forgive ourselves and others. Forgiveness is like a magic balm that soothes the pain and releases us from the chains of resentment. When we forgive, we free ourselves from the burden of carrying grudges and allow love and compassion to flow into our hearts. Forgiving ourselves can be especially challenging as we often hold on to guilt and shame for past mistakes. But through mirror work, we can confront those feelings head on and offer ourselves the same kindness and understanding that we would give to a dear friend. Similarly, forgiving others can be a transformative experience. It doesn't mean that we condone their actions or forget the hurt they caused us. Instead, it's about releasing ourselves from the grip of bitterness and reclaiming our power to choose love over resentment. Opening our hearts to forgiveness is like opening a window to let in fresh air and sunlight. It brings a sense of lightness and freedom, allowing us to move forward with grace and compassion. Through mirror work, we also have the chance to let go of negative patterns that have been holding us back. These patterns may have been ingrained in us from childhood or developed over time in response to life's challenges. But when we shine the light of awareness on them and affirm our worthiness, they begin to lose their grip on us. And as we release the old baggage and embrace ourselves with love and acceptance, we create space for miracles to unfold in our lives. We become magnets for positivity and abundance, attracting opportunities and experiences that align with our highest good. If you're feeling like your positive thoughts aren't doing much to change things, don't worry. It's not the end of the world. Instead of getting down about it, see it as a chance to explore what's going on inside you. There might be some sneaky thoughts and beliefs hiding out in there that are stopping you from moving forward. Think of it like digging for treasure. You've got to roll up your sleeves and get your hands dirty if you want to find the gold. Similarly, you've got to dig deep into your mind and heart to uncover those hidden beliefs that might be causing trouble. It's like going on a journey of self-discovery. You're like a detective, searching for clues to solve the mystery of why those positive thoughts aren't doing the trick. And let me tell you, it can be quite an adventure. You might uncover some surprising things along the way. Maybe there are old beliefs that you didn't even realize were there, like little weeds that have been growing in the garden of your mind. Once you shine a light on them, though, you can start to pull them out by the roots. With patience, love, and persistence, you can rewrite the script of your life and create a reality filled with love, joy, and abundance. Remember, my dear ones, you are worthy, you are deserving, and you are capable of creating the life of your dreams. Meditation. Take a moment each day to sit quietly, to breathe, and to connect with your inner self. Close your eyes and let go of the outside world. Allow your thoughts to come and go without judgment. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to meditate. Simply be present with yourself, ask what you need to know, and trust that the answers will come when the time is right. This practice of stillness allows us to tap into our inner wisdom and find clarity amidst the chaos of life. All right, let's dive into the wonderful world of affirmations. Affirmations are like little pep talks we give ourselves to boost our confidence and change our mindset. They're powerful statements that help us reprogram our subconscious mind. You know, that part of our brain that controls our thoughts and beliefs. Now here's the cool part. You get to choose your affirmations. Think of them as your own personal mantras, words that resonate with you and make you feel strong and empowered. Maybe it's something like, I am confident and capable, or I am worthy of love and success. Once you've chosen your affirmations, it's time to put them into action. Take a piece of paper and write them down 10 or 20 times a day. You can even say them out loud while you're writing, as if you truly believe in their power. Now, I know what you're thinking. It might sound a little silly at first, but trust me, the more you practice affirmations, the more they sink into your subconscious mind and become part of your reality. It's like planting seeds in a garden. The more you water them and give them sunlight, the more they grow into beautiful flowers. Similarly, the more you repeat your affirmations and believe in them, the more they blossom into positive beliefs about yourself. And here's the thing, affirmations work best when you say them with enthusiasm and conviction. So don't be shy, let your voice be heard. Say your affirmations like you mean it, with passion and energy. Affirmations are like seeds that we plant in the garden of our mind. With consistent watering and nurturing, they grow into beliefs that shape our reality. So choose your affirmations wisely and watch as they blossom into miracles. All right, let's get those bodies moving. Physical exercise is like magic for our bodies and minds. It's not just about staying healthy, it's also about feeling good inside and out. Now, you might think exercise means running on a treadmill for hours or lifting heavy weights at the gym, but it doesn't have to be like that at all. Exercise can be whatever you want it to be, as long as it gets your heart pumping and your muscles moving. Maybe you love taking a brisk walk around the neighborhood, feeling the sunshine on your face and the breeze in your hair. Or perhaps you prefer dancing around your living room to your favorite tunes, letting go of all your worries and just having fun. And hey, maybe you're more into gentle stretching and yoga, slowly moving your body and feeling the tension melt away. Whatever it is, find what feels good for you and make it a part of your daily routine. Because here's the thing, when we move our bodies, We're not just exercising our muscles, we're also exercising our minds. Physical activity releases all sorts of happy chemicals in our brains, like endorphins and serotonin, that make us feel amazing. Exercise is like a natural mood booster. It can help reduce stress, anxiety, and even depression. So if you're ever feeling down or overwhelmed, just lace up those sneakers and go for a walk, or put on some music and dance like nobody's watching. And here's another cool thing about exercise. It's not just good for your body and mind, it's also good for your soul. When you take the time to move your body and connect with yourself, it's like giving yourself a big ol' hug from the inside out. When we move our bodies, we release tension, stress, and stagnant energy that may be blocking our path to happiness. So don't underestimate the power of a little movement each day. Another powerful tool in your healing arsenal is journaling. Take a few moments each day to reflect on your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Write down your fears, your dreams, and everything in between. Journaling allows us to gain clarity, process emotions, and uncover limiting beliefs that may be holding us back. So, grab a pen and paper and let your innermost thoughts flow freely. Now, before we wrap up, there's one more thing I really want to talk about: gratitude. Gratitude is like magic. It's this amazing power we all have inside us that can totally change our lives for the better. Think of gratitude as saying thank you to life itself. It's about appreciating all the good things we have, no matter how big or small they might seem. And let me tell you, it's one of the most powerful things you can do. Every day, take a little time to think about all the good stuff in your life. Maybe it's something as simple as having a cozy bed to sleep in at night, or a tasty meal to eat when you're hungry. Or maybe it's something bigger, like having people who love and care about you. Whatever it is, don't take it for granted. Take a moment to really feel grateful for it. And here's the thing: the more you practice gratitude, the more good stuff you'll start to notice. It's like when you buy a new car and suddenly you start seeing that same car everywhere you go. It's not that there are suddenly more cars like yours on the road. It's just that you're paying attention to them now. Gratitude works the same way. When you start looking for the good things in your life, you'll find more and more of them. And here's another cool thing about gratitude: it's contagious. When you're grateful, it makes other people feel good too. It's like you're spreading little bits of happiness wherever you go. So, how can you practice gratitude? Well, there are lots of ways. Some people like to keep a gratitude journal where they write down 3 things they're grateful for every day. Others like to say a little thank you prayer before they go to bed at night. When we focus on the things we already have instead of the things we don't, something wonderful happens. It's like changing the channel on a TV. Instead of seeing scarcity, which means not having enough, we start seeing abundance, which means having plenty. Let me explain. Imagine you have a bowl of fruit in front of you. If you only look at the empty spaces in the bowl, you might feel like you don't have much. But if you take a moment to notice all the delicious fruits already in there, suddenly you realize you're actually quite lucky. It's the same with life. When we stop dwelling on what we lack, like not having the latest gadgets or fancy clothes, and start appreciating what we do have, like a roof over our heads, food on the table, and people who care about us, our whole perspective changes. I hope you'll take these practices to heart and incorporate them into your daily life. Remember, healing is a journey, and every step you take brings you closer to the life of your dreams. So, go forth with love, with gratitude, and with the knowing that you are worthy of all the blessings the universe has to offer.